Now, this is what I want you to do. For all those who are not subscribers to the Shock of the Hour, I need you to email me at priestisaac27@gmail.com, because for a limited time only, I will be offering, listen to this, 2 free weeks of the Shock of the Hour. So if you're not a subscriber to the Shock, of course you've listened to the Shock, but if you're not receiving the Shock of the Hour every evening in your inbox via the email, then you need to contact me and say, Priest Isaac, I would like to get the 2-week subscription. That is the free subscription for the Shock of the Hour. And we will send you, email you each and every evening after the Shock of the Hour, that episode specifically that was recorded. Remember, the Shock of the Hour is a program that comes to you every evening. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And of course, as I said, after the program, you get the recording of the program in your inbox, in your email the next day. That is the Shock of the Hour. And of course, it is a monthly subscription of only $50 United States currency. But I am offering you for a limited time 2 weeks subscription free of cost for the Shock of the Hour. And of course, after the 2 strongs or 2 weeks as they call it is expired, it is up to you if you'd like to continue with the Shock of the Hour subscription. So to get 2 whole strongs, 2 whole weeks specifically as they call it, of the Shock of the Hour free, no charge whatsoever, and you could full joy the nightly program that you ain't gonna hear on YouTube and you're not gonna get on Facebook, just definitely contact us, Priest Isaac, PRIESTISAAC 27@gmail.com. Blessed love. Life give and keep of life, Negasai, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. With joy we give thanks for your presence. Glorify Him, Emperor Selassie first, and we welcome you into the nest, Tiger's Nest. What a joy. What I really want to do this day is to bring forward the whole aspect of that challenge that has gone out throughout the earth as it relates to the true biblical land of Israel. And anytime I bring up the challenge, obviously it must be something that has taken place within the realms of that. Of course, the challenge for the true biblical land of Israel, for those who may not know, is first of all, we wrote a theological paper, The Biblical Land of Israel. This was some years ago, and this paper was sent to many different universities and colleges and different institutions. And the paper, basically, the theory of the paper is that the land of Israel, according to the biblical description, is the land of Africa and Arabia, and the people that the Bible refers to as Israelites, the black people of the earth. And we sent out that, as I said, and we issued a challenge with it, because we do think that that whole concept is really the foundation on which many of beliefs, faiths, and religions do lie. And because of that foundation being so critical, it also would lead the conscious ones even off track. So we thought it was necessary to really challenge all those, particularly individuals that consider themselves Bible believers, followers of the Bible, the scriptures, whichever, Old Testament, New Testament, but basically it will work with anyone. So that was really the challenge, and we created a book, The Biblical Land of Israel, which is now in ebook form, which is the true biblical land of Israel, and the challenge when the ebook came out just a year or so ago. The challenge was issued afresh. I must say, I don't think we got out as much as we wanted, but we got out quite a bit of the challenge again to the universities, where one college, university, Bible University, has responded to respond again. We're thankful for such a response. And when that happened, we did a video on that just to let the public know what was taking place. So basically, that is it. We have done several videos. As I said, we have a book, our ebook, which is the true biblical land of Israel. We have done interviews, and it's a topic that I bring up from time to time. I just uploaded a video, not Konsu, the video dealing with Nazareth of Haile Selassie, changing the name of Adama to Nazareth. You know, there's a lot of science even in that, because that program was done a good while back, you know, almost a year maybe, when we did that program there. That's from the archives of the Shock of the Hour, you know. So I still encourage all those who are not subscribers to the Shock of the Hour, which is our nightly program. You know, you could definitely subscribe. It's priestisaac27@gmail.com. But even in that program there, we basically, you know, gave you another level of comprehension as it relates to that whole theory of where the land of Israel is, being, from my perspective, Africa plus Arabia. All right. Now, a few people have commented, I'm sure you all read the comments at times, that they have challenged me and I have not accepted their challenge. I feel not too many, actually, to be honest. What I'm saying is this: I'm going to give anyone the opportunity. What I would like you to do, maybe I need to be a little more direct, especially to my audience. If you would like to oppose the views of the challenge, the biblical land of Israel, and you think you have your stats correct, I would invite you to create an audio file so you can do the recording yourself. An audio file. You know, I would give you the time. If it's, I would give you the time. I don't expect you to send me a 3-hour thing, but no, a 2-hour thing. But I mean, if you're dropping something that needs to be heard, I would expect you to present it and take your time. So, you know, and if it's, I think, too long, I can just recontact you and say, this, but I listen to your stuff, you know, but in all respect. So break that down, man. You have an audience. People say I go too long, but that's the next story anyway. So I'm just inviting you. You know, I'm sure most people, no long talking, get to the facts. I mean, don't tell me, well, sometimes you talk too long, this is the tiger's nest. And this is the tiger here. I mean, it's my nest. If I come in your nest, you say we got 10 minutes, I got to roll with your 10 minutes. So I'm saying, stick to the issue. You disagree with the points that you've heard us make. As I said, even if you do not have the book, The True Biblical Land of Israel, which you should get the book if you don't have the book. But even if you do not have the book, just listening to us from time to time, you have to have had picked up one or two points as it relates to our concept and where we draw this whole theory from as it relates to the Bible. So again, if you for some reason, because obviously there are those that refute it, and you see that's another thing, to be honest. If you are a Christian, then this is not a religious war. I'm trying to show you. I don't even think this is religion at all. This is why I said this is not. There's no need for no one to mount an argument about how valid the Bible is. And some man might get up and say, in the midst of all discussion here, have we taken the time to look into the validity of the Bible? No, that's not what we're talking about. No. So if we're playing chess, well, we're gonna take time to look into the validity of chess. The point I'm making is, even if it was Mother Goose that wrote the Bible, even if it was from the Dr. Seuss collection, and you think it's as fairy as that tale, that ain't the point. It definitely is a book that's held in high accord, you know. So whatever the vibration is with the book, the point is that according to the book, this very key and important book, the land of Israel, there's a story and a narrative, and the land of Israel is Africa and Arabia, according to the book. That's basically the point. So even if you don't believe in the book, and you think you can refute it still, I got no problem. But the moment you believe that Jerusalem is Jerusalem in Palestine, that means you disagree with my concept. Nothing wrong. The moment you believe Bethlehem is Bethlehem in Palestine, you disagree with the theory that we have. Not wrong. I don't mean that you're not my enemy. Don't feel that way. I love you just the same. Believe me. You know, if you just difference of opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get hot under the collar. You just disagree. But I'm telling you, you cannot disprove me. That's my point. You cannot. Nobody. You cannot dispute. Remember, we already have what we're dealing with. There's a Bible we're dealing with. And I have to clarify this. Don't try to carry it outside of the scriptures and go around the block, you know, because I can go around them blocks too. But we're dealing with the narrative in the book and the geography and the borderlines and the storyline and everything else. Of course, you would have to reference other things, but the primary source is the alignment that the book is highlighting. So again, if you think you can refute it, because as I said, if you are a Christian, you disagree with my, even if you're not a Christian in the sense of you're saved or you're born again, but you just, that's how you think it goes, you know. Again, Palestine, and well, you just don't, you definitely don't agree with my concept. If you believe Moses and the children of Israel was captive in Kemet, you disagree. You'd have to disagree, because that doesn't work with what my theory. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, for sure, you disagree. And the reason why I'm saying all of this is that, why is there, I just wonder how a reasonable challenge has never come. Wow. But anyway, so if you want to submit your challenge, by all means, just do a nice audio. I think an MP4 is the best file to use with I, and email it to me. As I said, if it's audio, I can't give you a time limit on that. I wouldn't give you a time limit, but just use your own sensibility, because I expect ones to use their own consciousness, and I expect it to be blasting over an hour. and audio for sure. Not audio, video. Well, if it's a video, it's got to be very concise. We're definitely not looking for nothing over 20 minutes, 25 for grace period. So you're in the position. All who comment and say, well, I've challenged, and this individual once sent me a scripture in Deuteronomy wherein I went and I read it, And I said, so what are you saying, man? I mean, so maybe ones do not comprehend what needs to be done. You see, because the challenge can be accepted in many different ways. This could be as big as it can get, This ain't no jokey thing. This can change the whole dynamics of religion and belief. This ain't no jokey vibes. This discussion belong on a big grand scale. International event. Flying in and flying out. Yeah, that's how serious it is. Whether in debate fashion, conference fashion, discussion fashion, presentation fashion, the true biblical land of Israel. Yeah. International man. So that's really it. I'm giving you the platform. You know how to contact me. It's priestisaac27@gmail.com. And you just send your video, your video or your audio. Now, even if you think you need to show some sort of slides with the audio, I myself, you could send them if you cannot do it in a video format and you send it. Well, you could literally send the pictures as well with your audio, and you'd have to specify, 342 or times 725, put on picture number 1, or 1043, put on picture number 2. I would even do that for you. I mean, you just can't overdo and make it too difficult, but I would literally do that. That's to show how serious we are. If you serious, imagine I doing all that. You sending the pictures, I just pasting it up at the time, and set it up and then put it up on my channel and say to the people, well, listen, Brother Fred sent this information here. He said he's challenging the true biblical land of Israel. He said that I have it wrong. Israel is Palestine, and he's going to give the proof now, especially from the biblical aspect. And giving the proof, is not just giving proof. You definitely got to refute the things that I have said. So I'm looking forward to this. But there got to be somebody out there that disagrees with me. No, none of you disagree? Nobody disagree? That's strange. Nobody at all? That's very strange. Because business is it's business as usual. Wow. But anyway, for sure, if you do not have a copy of the book, and remember there is a special we have at the moment, it's very special. If you get a copy of the book, The True Biblical Land of Israel, for those who don't know, again, now the true biblical land of Israel is in book form. So all you hear us speaking about, the challenge of the true land of Israel according to the Bible, it is in book form, the theological paper, and it's in ebook form at the moment now, which is not just in ebook form, but basically the second edition where more information was added and these different things. So you could order The True Biblical Land of Israel by contacting us via the email, and payments can also be made via the PayPal, which is basically the same as the email, the PayPal information. Now, for a limited time, and we will tell you when the time is up, when you order a Biblical Land of Israel, we give you the book Anu as well. In fact, when you order the book Anu, we give you the true biblical land of Israel as well. And when you order them both, you get the Night of the Black Tiger. And of course, as we say all the time, it's all about a labor of love as well. And remember, of course, the subscription. We still have the Too Strong free subscription going on. So do not be afraid at all to contact us and say, Priest Isaac, I would like to subscribe for the 2 weeks free subscription, which is Too Strong subscription, where you get where you get the program itself, the shock of the hour in the tiger's nest. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the shock of the hour with you. Many of the programs we put up are shock of the hours, but that's just a small fraction of what is done on a nightly basis. So for a small subscription of only $50 United States currency worth, you get a whole month of the shock of the hour. So all you have to do is contact us. That is 728. Now give me your phone number. Yeah, that is Priest Isaac, PRIEST 27 at gmail.com, and that for sure will let you come into the zone of the shock of the hour. So give thanks, and remember we have a Too Strong free subscription of the shock of the hour as well, where you don't have to pay nothing. You get the shock of the hour for 2 Strongs. So if you're not already on board, you just contact us and say, hey, yeah, we'd like to get a 2 Strong, and it just begins the moment you contact us, and that's it. So give thanks again for the life given, the keeper of life. Oh, as well, of course, the Cosmic Series. Remember, the Cosmic Series now is definitely there, available for you. For those who do not know, the Cosmic Series is the 4 part. I was checking out the Cosmic Series. Why did it touch me like that? Checking out the Cosmic Series just the other evening. In fact, it's a piece that's on the YouTube dealing with the woman, and is the black woman really God? If you've not watched that, you should check it out. It's right there on my YouTube channel. Is the black woman really God? Just check that out and you'll see the vibes. That's just an excerpt from, what is it, the 4th part or the 3rd part of the Cosmic Series. But anyway, and because there's more to that than that. That's just an excerpt from it. And going into the whole aspect of the black hole, and although it's myself speaking about it, it was as if I was watching like a brand new documentary, and I was like, wow, look at that vibes, boy. That's what I'm saying, when it's I was the one giving the presentation. But it's deep, and when I say it's deep, not me, it's deep how that connection could be made, the Most High, and how everything is so clear, that life comes out of the darkness of the black hole itself, wherein all the material had to go inside of that black hole, just as the material goes into the womb of the woman and then manufacture life and expel it now in plasma form, and out of all of that, which is the expulsion, you get galaxies created, over time, obviously, whether it be billions of eons or whatever the case is. But that is seen and replicated even in the woman and the man, the star that exploded. So so many different things within that cosmic day, And to keep in mind that the Cosmic Series is on an academic level. I'm not afraid or, no timid or bashful to say that. Academical level and on a theological level as well. I mean, I could challenge people and all of that, but we just keep it simple, And it shows the connection of theology and astronomy. So you should get a copy of the full series. Now that full series is $100. That's the 4-part series, and this is video lecture style, meaning that is PowerPoint presentation, and that is 4 different episodes, and they all connect with each other, obviously. And as I said, not afraid, not ashamed to say this is of university standard. It's not just talking like how we talking here. Not that we just talking here, but we just talking in a sense. And not no great jewels we dropping here tonight, but I'm just showing you that that's the standard that is at. So that's what you are to expect. And I don't think no one can deny that. And if you watch that and you could tell me, well, this ain't no university standard, I said, okay, well, I ain't promised you no money back, but I'm just saying, all right, well, if that's what you feel, you can work it out some other way if you think it's not worth your while. And that's where I stand on that from my heart, and that's just the truth, But give thanks for your presence. And the vibration was nice. It's just cool and calm. So I'm just inviting all of the ones that have an issue with the concept to bring in, to send in your audio clip. You could just do an audio, man, if you want to keep it simple, and send it. And we'll just run your audio, and then obviously we're gonna have something to say. So that's it. Thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life. As I always said, even on that one Nazareth now. Nazareth, when the king named Adam and Nazareth. If you know your Bible and you do not know your history, knowledge of the Bible will become a mystery. You don't know, and it takes some realize that are amongst us. Nice. Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, give thanks. Blessed love to everyone. Let me ask you a question now. Do you have a copy of our digital electronic book, The True Biblical Land of Israel? Now, if you do not have a copy of The True Biblical Land of Israel, to get a copy of The True Biblical Land of Israel, all you have to do is email us, priestisaac27@gmail.com. This is the book that was once a theological paper. This is the book that we have issued the challenge on. That challenge being, if anyone can dispute and refute our facts, that according to the biblical description, the geography of the Bible, according to the information coming out of that specific book, the biblical land of Israel, again, described in the Bible, is Africa plus Arabia. And as I said, within the pages of the book, The True Biblical Land of Israel, we give the facts, we give all the references as it relates to the narrative of the Bible. And of course, we still bring in some archaeology and anthropology. But of course, the core of the discussion is coming from the scriptures. So this is why the book, The True Biblical Land of Israel, is not a book to try to validate the Bible. It is a book that proves that according to the Bible, whatever the origin is, or wherever it came from, or whoever originally wrote it, that's not the point. The point that according to this well-respected book, the Bible, the land of Israel is Africa plus Arabia. So as I said, our ebook, all you have to do is email us and we ship it to you through the email. You find it in your inbox right away. And of course, your payments can be made right away as well, as we utilize the PayPal, and the PayPal is the same as our email, priestisaac27@gmail.com. And let me just say as well, for a very limited time, and we'll tell you when the time has met its limit, we will be offering the book Anu, Ancient and Modern, with the biblical land of Israel. Listen to me good. So when you buy or purchase the Biblical Land of Israel, we would give you a free copy of the book Anu. Now the value of both is $20 each United States currency. So you'll be literally getting a $40 value for just purchasing the Biblical Land of Israel. And the same goes for Anu. When you purchase the book Anu, Ancient and Modern, we will give you a free copy of the true Biblical Land of Israel. And listen to me, I'm not done yet. And when you purchase them both, you would get a free copy again. When you purchase them both now, you're buying the two of them, we give you a free copy of The Night of the Black Tiger, which is not a book, at least it's not in book form as yet, but it is our more recent DVD video documentary, Night of the Black Tiger, the divinity of Marcus, Messiah Garvey. And I can go on and on because we have so many other things to offer. And the point really is, once you shop with us, we always have some gift to give you. That's really the point. So as I said, the true Biblical Land of Israel. As I said, this is the book that is the challenge that has gone out, where we have just one university at the moment that has even responded to the challenge. So that means that there must be something in the book that cannot be denied. You need to get your copy of the book. And as I said, payments can be made through the PayPal as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Blessed love. Now, this is what I want you to do. For all those who are not subscribers to the Shock of the Hour, I need you to email me at priestisaac27@gmail.com. Because for a limited time only, I will be offering, listen to this, 2 free weeks of the Shock of the Hour. So if you're not a subscriber to the Shock, of course you've listened to the Shock, but if you're not receiving the Shock of the Hour every evening in your inbox via the email, then you need to contact me and say, Priest Isaac, I would like to get the 2-week subscription. That is the free subscription for the Shock of the Hour. And we will send you, email you each and every evening after the Shock of the Hour, that episode specifically that was recorded. Remember, the Shock of the Hour is a program that comes to you every evening. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And of course, as I said, after the program, you get the recording of the program in your inbox, in your email the next day. That is the Shock of the Hour. And of course, it is a monthly subscription of only $50 United States currency. But I am offering you for a limited time 2 weeks subscription, free of cost, for the Shock of the Hour. And of course, after the 2 strongs or 2 weeks as they call it is expired, it is up to you if you'd like to continue with the Shock of the Hour subscription. So to get 2 whole strongs, 2 whole weeks specifically as they call it, of the Shock of the Hour free, no charge whatsoever, and you could full enjoy the nightly program that you ain't gonna hear on YouTube and you're not gonna get on Facebook, just definitely contact us, Priest Isaac, PRIESTISAAC 27 @gmail.com. Blessed love.